And of course, who doesn't love playing with this guy? Hi, baby. Hi. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi. So, if I could have one superpower, it would definitely be black magic. So, I got this idea from when I was obsessed with Once Upon a Time. Pretty much with black magic, you can do whatever you want. You can make things disappear, you can travel in portals through little sand things in the ground or tornadoes. You can have, like in a battle, someone could be like coming at you with like whatever, and you can just vanish it and move it right into your hand. You can manipulate the mind. You can honestly do everything with that one power. So I would definitely do that because I would love to have all the power, because then if my enemy comes after me, well, they're sure gonna be in a battle they will not forget. My least favorite subjects, science. Do not understand it. I honestly do not need it when I get older. I want to be a broadcast journalist. I definitely won't do any science talk shows or science anything. But that, definitely. And I feel like Spanish. Just because I like learning about it. It's just when it comes to the tests and the quizzes, I just totally blank out. But I mean, if it wasn't for that, I definitely would put it as one of my favorite subjects. I like writing in Spanish, but I do not like enjoying talking or taking tests about it. Especially those listening sections. No. They are so hard to understand, but you know, gotta live with it, so. But yeah, mostly science. I hate science. I like the teachers, but I don't know. I just never understood it growing up, and I failed like most of my science classes, especially in the 7th grade. That was awful. Got like 60s on everything, and I just never grasped like English and has pretty much. I mean, I did fall behind in math growing up when I broke my wrist, and I was never able to go into school. And I never realized how much we refer back to what we learned in 6th grade. But like, I did a lot of work over the summer so I can be all caught up, and it definitely paid off in my 8th grade year. So, yeah. My preferred learning styles is taking notes. I love taking notes. I mean, any study sheet I get, there are like 1,000 side notes on there, and half of them don't even make sense. I just love seeing my page crammed with my notes. I do that a lot with my Spanish study guides. A lot. I don't even think you can see the whiteness on the paper anymore. But I prefer taking notes, and I like hands-on activities, and I'm more of a hands-on observer. I can't sit there and be lectured all day or take notes all day, but like I do enjoy that. And I like having a layout because it just makes it easier when it comes to learning. Don't like memorizing. I definitely prefer the hands-on, some note-taking, more of like participation, not just sitting there being lectured for a half hour. I cannot do that because I'll just doze out, and I feel like everyone else dozes out. And then when it comes to like tests or midterms, you're just like, I don't remember learning this. So I definitely think I learned the best those ways. And when I study, I like to take all my notes and make them into Quizlets. And the new Learn setting on Quizlet is my favorite. That's actually what I do when I have to study vocabulary. And that's how I pretty much been passing Spanish and history right now, because those involve a lot of vocabulary. But I definitely recommend the Learn setting because Quizlet will nail you over and over again with the same word and definition until it like sticks in your brain. So, yeah. A quote that motivates me is, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. That is one of my favorite quotes, because when things get rough, you don't want to just give up or be like, I'm done. If there was always a reason to why you started something, and for those reasons, you don't want to just give that up when it gets hard. There's always a reason, there's always a cause to make you want to jump into that water and strive for whatever you're working for. But just because a shark comes around doesn't mean that it has to eat you. You can swim around it and keep going. For people or things that I cannot live without, definitely my dog, my sister, my chinchilla, food. Definitely cannot live without food. I would not be able to live without paper, because then I wouldn't be able to express my emotions down, because I'm a very bad speaker. So without pencils or paper, don't know who I would be. I would not be able to live without my Winnie the Pooh blanket. This is my Winnie the Pooh blanket. I got this when I was 1, and I sleep with it every night till this day. I don't care who makes fun of me for it, because I like to believe that it helps me sleep, because whenever I sleep away from it, I used to get bad dreams, and so I would make my mom come and bring it to me no matter where I was. Lastly, I wouldn't be able to live without the specific jewelry that I have. This ring, I have another ring that is a red ruby, a bracelet, and 3 necklaces. And these specific jewelry that I cannot live without is because someone very special to me gave them to me, and if those ever broke or ever got stolen from me or something happened to them, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself, and I would cry, because these specific jewelry pieces mean a lot to me. And I wouldn't be able to live without this guy. This is Rigby. He was given to me by the same person who gave me my jewelry. I got him when I was away for a very long time, and it was right before 8th grade. I think I got him. I don't really quite remember. But I was on my way to the movies after being away for a few weeks in the summertime, not able to contact anyone, and he gave me this bear as a miss you gift, and we made it gift through everything, and I don't know, I just can't sleep without him. It's actually become very bad. If I don't have him, I have to hug a pillow now, and he has a soccer ball, which I love, and I love Build-A-Bear Workshop. So yeah, those are a few things and people that I can't live without. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to live without my friends, or the person who gave me this bear, and like I said before, my sister, because they all make me who I am. And I don't know, I wouldn't change it for the world. Even if my life was on the line, I wouldn't give any of these things up. I see myself in 10 years is being a broadcast journalist, or just being a writer. I used to want to be a doctor, till the 8th grade when I pursued my writing passion. So I can definitely see myself in the future pursuing my passion for that, because I know I will never want to give that up. So I can definitely see myself pursuing that. I do not know what college I want to go to yet. I haven't really looked into a writing college, but I did used to want to go to Yale because I was obsessed with being a doctor, because I was always in and out of hospitals. I practically lived there. All the doctors knew me, and it was awful because none of the doctors knew what was wrong with me. And I'm still stuck going to the doctors till this day, all the time. And so I still do want to help people, but I don't enjoy school that much. So I don't want to spend most of my life in school. I want to be able to go out and live it, even though that it's going to be a big risk to become a broadcast journalist, because big different salary and different of how my future will be. But I'm willing to take the risk if it's something that is a passion of mine. So I can definitely see myself in 10 years going through college strong, not going to drop out, and still be working on my writing. That's pretty much it.